Hi everybody, Father Peter here. We've had an incredible day here, day one on our pilgrimage. And perhaps you've seen the video that precedes this about day one at the Western Wall. I took some other footage here, and now toward the end of the day, as you can see, the setting of the sun and the Vesper light gathered around this beautiful stones here at the St. George's Pilgrim Guest House, the cathedral behind me. Just want to say a word about stones. You know, Jesus talks about entering the city of Jerusalem and Hosanna in the highest, and he's told to be quiet. He said even the stones would cry out. I made two little short videos there at the foot of the Western Wall and one a little bit on the Southern Wall about the stones. One about the temple being crushed and the stones left over that. Another from Skip Hobb, our geologist in residence on this pilgrimage, saying a word about some of the incredible stones in the Western Wall. These two videos are going to be put together. I hope you'll hang in because it's really quite a story in the stones. Peace and blessings. Talk to you again real soon. In 70 AD, there was the Jewish revolt, and the Romans wanted to know how to crush the Jews. And so what did they do? They crushed their temple. They broke the temple apart, and they threw them over the ramparts. I want you to see right there. The archaeologists have uncovered this rubble, and they were trying to figure out what it was. And what they discovered was left over in the remains of the temple. And they left them there just as a mark and a sign for what happened in time. I hope you'll take a look at that. It makes real what we hear about in the Bible, remembering that Jesus predicted that not one stone of these would remain standing. And there they are, the not one stone that is not standing. Here, look at who I got. I got Skip Hobbs, geologist extraordinaire. Here we are, Skip, at the Temple Mount. I wonder if you might say a word about these stones that we got here. Look at the size of these things. Say a word about this?
Well, Herod had these stones constructed, and we know that, as our guide explained, by the chisel around the edge. So what's interesting is right next door in the museum, they show you how they moved these stones. They had cranes, and we're talking about, what, 1000 BC? No, Herod was
27 BC. 27 BC is when Herod the Great put together the Temple Mount.
But they had rudimentary cranes, they had wooden wheels that they rolled these stones, and they're limestone. And this is Cretaceous age limestone, probably 60 to 80 million years old.
Well, there you have it. Most pilgrimages don't have that kind of insight. We're glad to have you on this one to get that kind of insight.